Stop! The line has been crossed. It's utterly exhausting to see the amount of hate and criticism directed at Sakura from SSERAFIM. The amount of vitriol hurled at her is beyond ridiculous, and honestly, it's getting old. It's high time we talk about why people seem to have such a problem with her, and more importantly, why all this hate is completely unwarranted. First off, let's address the elephant in the room: her vocals. Yes, we all know that Sakura isn't the strongest vocalist in the group. And guess what? She knows that too. But to constantly harp on it, as if it's the be-all and end-all of her worth as an idol, is just plain ignorant. K-pop is not just about singing. It's about the entire package: performance, stage presence, visuals, and yes, personality. Sakura brings so much more to the table than just vocals. Her charm, her connection with fans, and her ability to captivate an audience are qualities that are just as important, if not more so, in the idol world. Let's not forget that Sakura started her career in Japan, where the idol culture is vastly different from Korea. Japanese idols are often celebrated for their growth and development over time, rather than being expected to be perfect from the start. Sakura has grown immensely since her days in HKT48 and IZ*ONE. The progress she's made in her vocal ability, dancing, and overall stage presence is undeniable. She's not the same girl who debuted years ago, and it's unfair to hold her past against her as if she hasn't made any strides. The criticism about her vocals also overlooks the fact that SSERAFIM isn't a group built on powerhouse vocals. Each member brings something unique to the group, and Sakura's role isn't to be the main vocal. Instead, she's a critical part of the group's dynamic, bringing a wealth of experience, a massive fan base, and a level of professionalism that only years in the industry can provide. Hating on Sakura for not being the strongest singer in the group is like criticizing a dancer for not being the best rapper. It's missing the point entirely. Then there's the argument about her lack of talent. This one really grinds my gears because it's so blatantly false. Talent isn't just about being the best at something, it's about being able to connect with an audience, to make them feel something when you're on stage. Sakura has that in spades. Her stage presence is captivating, her expressions are on point, and she knows how to command attention without even trying. That's talent, whether you want to admit it or not. And let's talk about her work ethic. Sakura is one of the hardest working idols in the industry. She's been in the game for over a decade, and she's still here, still relevant, still working her butt off to improve and grow as an artist. She didn't get to where she is by luck. She earned it through years of dedication, perseverance, and an unyielding desire to be the best she can be. To dismiss her as untalented is to ignore the countless hours she's put into perfecting her craft, the sacrifices she's made, and the sheer determination that drives her. But of course, the hate doesn't stop at her talents, or as some claim, the lack thereof. There's also the issue of her being a visual member. People love to tear her down by saying she's only there because of her looks. And to that, I say, so what if she's beautiful? Being a visual is a legitimate part of being an idol. The industry is built on aesthetics, and Sakura excels in this area. But it's not like she's just a pretty face. She's proven time and time again that she has the skills to back it up. So why is it such a crime that she also happens to be stunning? Another popular criticism is that Sakura is overrated. This one is just laughable. If Sakura is so overrated, why does she have one of the largest fan bases in K-pop? Why do people all over the world adore her? The truth is, people gravitate towards Sakura because she's relatable, she's humble, and she genuinely cares about her fans. She's built a connection with her audience that goes beyond just being an idol. She's someone who has shared her journey with her fans, from her struggles to her triumphs, and that's something that resonates with people. The idea that she's overrated is just an excuse for people who don't like her to dismiss her success. Now, let's get into the most frustrating criticism of all, the idea that Sakura doesn't deserve her success. This is not only wrong, but it's also incredibly disrespectful. Sakura has earned every bit of her success through sheer hard work and determination. She's been through so much in her career, from the intense scrutiny of being a top member in HKT48 and IZ*ONE to the pressure of re-debuting in a completely new environment with SSERAFIM. She's faced challenges that would have made most people give up, but she kept going. She deserves every bit of the success she's achieved because she's worked harder for it than most people could ever imagine. And let's not forget the constant barrage of hate she receives simply for being Japanese. The xenophobia directed at her is absolutely disgusting and has no place in this industry. It's a sad reality that, even in 2024, people still harbor such prejudices. But to hold Sakura's nationality against her is not only unfair, it's downright shameful. She's an idol, a performer, and an artist. Her nationality should have nothing to do with how she's perceived or treated. In conclusion, the hate towards Sakura is not only unwarranted, it's also rooted in ignorance and pettiness. She's a talented, hardworking, and dedicated idol who has more than earned her place in the industry. Criticizing her for things that are either out of her control or completely irrelevant to her role as an idol is just plain wrong. It's time to stop the hate and start appreciating Sakura for the amazing artist she is. And let's be real, it's not like every idol in K-pop is perfect. Every group has members who excel in different areas, and not everyone is going to be the best singer, dancer, or rapper. That's the beauty of a group. Each member brings something different to the table, and together, they create something incredible. Sakura is a vital part of SSERAFIM, and without her, the group wouldn't be the same. Her contributions, whether through her visuals, her stage presence, or her undeniable charm, are what make SSERAFIM the powerhouse group that they are today. So, next time you see someone bashing Sakura online, remember this. They're not just hating on her, they're hating on years of hard work, perseverance, and undeniable talent. And that, my friends, is something we should all stand against. Let's stop tearing down idols for the sake of it and start lifting them up. Because at the end of the day, Sakura, like every other idol, deserves our respect, not our hate. And if you can't see that, then maybe it's time to take a step back and ask yourself why you're so invested in bringing someone else down. It's also worth noting that the hate directed at Sakura is often a reflection of a much larger issue within the K-pop community, the tendency to pit idols against each other and tear them down just to elevate others. This toxic culture of comparison does nothing but breed negativity and create an environment where idols are constantly scrutinized and criticized for every little thing they do. It's exhausting for the idols, and it's exhausting for the fans who have to witness it. We need to move past this mindset and start appreciating idols for who they are, not who we think they should be. In the end, Sakura isn't just an idol. She's a symbol of resilience, hard work, and the ability to rise above the noise. She's shown time and time again that she's more than capable of handling the pressure that comes with being in the spotlight, and she's done so with grace and humility. It's time we start giving her the credit she deserves, rather than tearing her down for things that don't even matter in the grand scheme of things. So let's stop the hate, let's stop the unnecessary criticism, let's start appreciating Sakura for the amazing idol that she is. She's worked hard to get to where she is, and she deserves every bit of success that comes her way. If you can't see that, then maybe it's time to reevaluate your priorities as a fan. Because at the end of the day, K-pop is supposed to be about enjoying the music, the performances, and the idols who bring them to life. Not about tearing people down just because they don't meet your impossible standards. And with that, I want to thank you for sticking with me through this discussion. It's a topic that's close to my heart, and I hope it's given you some perspective on why the hate towards Sakura is so unjustified. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to join the conversation, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the hate Sakura receives? Is it justified, or are people just looking for something to complain about? Let's talk about it.